All right, here we go. We're back at it again. This time on the road, about ready to head to Atlanta. Now you may be asking, what for? Well, Thursday night football. But before anything, we got to go ahead and meet the teams. Atlanta, Georgia, the start of Week 5 and the home of Thursday night football. Division rivals and needing victories, both teams looking to get one over on each other. The visiting team, Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Last season ended in a 31-23 loss in the divisional round. This year, they're looking to become true contenders. Week 1, Washington came into town with a rookie quarterback, Jaden Daniels. Some viewed this as a potential upset game, but Tampa Bay would put an end to those doubts by beating Washington 37-20. Moving on to Week 2, on the road in the same place they lost last year in the divisional round. They would play the Lions, coming off of a great game against the Rams. This was shaping up to be a battle between these two teams, and that's exactly what it was, a battle. The Tampa Bay defense would bring their A game in this one, as they would hold the Lions to only 16 points, edging this game out to be a 20-16 victory for the Buccaneers. Coming off of that high, they would welcome the Denver Broncos to town. Experts would choose the Buccaneers to win this game easily, and can you blame them? As you guys know, the NFL is a week-to-week league. The Broncos would go on to hand Tampa Bay a devastating 26-7 loss. However, the Buccaneers couldn't get too down on that loss, as they would have to go on to play the Philadelphia Eagles the following week. This was the get-back game for Tampa Bay because they would put a beating on Philly in a 33-16 win. This brings the Buccaneers to a 3-1 record entering tonight. North we go from Tampa Bay. The Atlanta Falcons made some shakeups this offseason, signing Kirk Cousins to a massive deal and also trading for star pass rusher Matthew Judon. Expectations are high in Atlanta this year. All of that brings us to Week 1, where they played host to the Pittsburgh Steelers. This game would end up being an ugly contest for both teams. However, the experience of Pittsburgh's defense gave them the edge, as Atlanta would drop their first game 18-10 to begin the Kirk Cousins era. Week 2 was very different. The Falcons would be on the road, this time against the Eagles, and it wasn't looking good for the majority of the game for the Falcons until the final drive. Kirk Cousins would march them down the field, where they would ultimately score a walk-off touchdown to Drake London. Week 3 gave us another grudge battle between Atlanta and Kansas City. The Falcons had a chance in this one to put the Chiefs away, but that defense from KC would go on to stuff the Falcons on their 4th down attempt. And because of that, Atlanta would lose that game 22-17. Week 4 was looking rough for the Dirty Birds, but just whenever you thought they were done for, people started making some plays, and Atlanta would go on to fight their way back against New Orleans and beat them 26-24. Which brings us to tonight. The Atlanta Falcons are 2-2, looking to take the lead on their division foes. All I have to say is, may the best team win. Alright, so this is like our 3rd or 4th time recording this because just the sound of the microphone, we get a little bit too close, a little bit too far. We're still trying to figure it out, so my apologies. But this is going to be a new segment where we're going to have 3 spotlight players for Thursday night. So, today, my 3 spotlight players. 1, Ray McCloud, wide receiver for the Falcons. I think he needs to have a big game, need to attack the middle of the field. They're going to try to take away Drake London. They're going to try to take away Darnell Mooney. Ray McCloud, you need to have a big game. Kyle Pitts, that's my 2nd spotlight player. He needs to have a big game. He can't go for 0 catches. I might be a little bit biased because I have him in fantasy, but I think Kyle Pitts needs to have a big game if the Falcons want to win. Now, our last player, I have Big Mike Evans. Now, I think he needs to have a huge game if the Buccaneers want to go on the road and beat a divisional rival in the Falcons. That secondary of Atlanta, they got Jesse Bates They have Justin Simmons. They also have AJ Terrell. Going to be a tough task, but we're going to hand it over to the cameraman in Bilski to see his 3 spotlight players.
All right, what's going on, guys? Bilski here. And today, my 3 spotlight players of the night. Starting off with number 1, we got to go with Kyle Pitts as well. I think he's due for a big game. He's a talented tight end, and he just hasn't been getting the touches he needs. I think it's due tonight. And my second spotlight player of the night has got to be Baker Mayfield. As Taunt was talking about earlier, this Falcons secondary is no joke. They have 2 great safeties. They have AJ Terrell, and as we all know, Baker Mayfield is sort of the captain that keeps that ship together over in Tampa Bay. So if they want to come away with a road win tonight, then he's going to have to be firing on all cylinders. My third spotlight player on this Thursday Night Football has got to be Chris Godwin. From what I understand and from what I think Mike Evans is going to draw the attention on the defense. Chris Godwin has 3 touchdowns in the last 4 games, and I feel like a key to success for Tampa Bay here is getting him involved early and getting him into the end zone.
And that was our spotlight player little segment that we did. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that. Maybe we're right, maybe we're wrong. I guess you guys will see whenever this vlog comes out. But you know what? Maybe we could spice up this segment if perhaps a sponsor hits us up. Maybe Underdog. We could do something with fantasy, something with betting. Hey, just giving you guys some ideas. But I guess that's going to do it. I think the next time you'll see us is outside of the Mercedes-Benz Stadium. We are here in Atlanta. Listen, I think the mic's gonna give us problems, so I apologize. I'm not gonna try to talk as loud as I normally talk. It might sound a little busted, but I do have my score prediction. I'm thinking I'm gonna go with Atlanta 20-13. Taking this one on Thursday night. Let's go. We have made it here to Mercedes-Benz Stadium, bro. This stadium, stunning. I have to give it a 10 out of 10 on looks, if I have to say so. Pretty cool stadium, and they have a little concert going on right next to us, but I guess I'll see you guys in there. I feel like this stadium, again, like I said before, is a 10 out of 10 experience. Outside of the stadium looks amazing, and the inside doesn't disappoint either. I don't know what I was expecting whenever I went to Mercedes-Benz Stadium, but hey, I have to put this in the S tier of stadiums. And if you have some time, let me know what stadiums you guys have gone to down in the comment section below. Yo, I don't know if I'm yelling or not, but we gotta make it to our seats. We're kind of up there. Gotta hurry up, make it before kickoff. We had to ditch the mic. It's way too loud. The microphone picks up everything, so it's kind of crazy. So we got that mic for nothing, but hey, we'll still enjoy the game. Listen, Mike Evans, touchdown. That was the spotlight player. Him, Kyle Pitts, getting involved early. No Ray McLeod yet. Just got to be patient on that. Also, a cool thing about the Falcons Stadium is that they give us these little light-up things. They turn blue and red and white, I guess. And that's pretty dope. Well, update. Young Hoku, he just missed 2 field goals. Very uncharacteristic. I thought we were going to have a shootout. Maybe it's still possible, but man, that was weird. Yo, Mooney just had the craziest catch, and that puts the Falcons on top, 14-10. This is going to be a good game. Hey, spotlight player, Mike Evans. Tampa Bay wants to win it. They got to keep beating him. He's already got 2 touchdowns. crazy. Hey, we're a little under halfway through the second quarter. We got a tie ball game, 17-17. It's looking like a major shootout. Listen, Tampa Bay takes the lead, 24-17, and we're not even done with the first half. It's a little under 2 minutes, and it's going to be a good one. Alright, sorry to bother you again. We're in the car, but all I'm asking for is just to hit the subscribe button. Help me finish the story, just like Cody Rhodes did at WrestleMania 40. That's all I'm asking for. Just takes 1 second. Anyways, back to the video. Kicks the field goal, but Tampa Bay still leads it 24-20. This is going to be a close one. Just like that, Tampa Bay comes down, answers with the field goal. It's 27-20. It's a one possession game. Bilski, how are we feeling about this?
Great game so far. Just excited to see how it ends.
30-27. This thing, honestly, it could end in overtime. We could go to overtime. You never know. I guess we'll have to see. Gotta be quick. Oh, yeah. Go! Get your ass! Get your ass up! Get your ass up! Let's go! Easy! All right, Atlanta, what a game. 10 out of 10. Walk off in overtime. Bro, that was crazy. I think we hit on all of our spotlight players. Ray McLeod, over 60 yards. I think Kyle Pitts had like 80-something yards. Baker did really good. Godwin had a solid game. I think he had over 60. Mike Evans. How could I forget about Mike Evans? 2 touchdowns. Really good game from him. Dude, Bucks came to play. Falcons came to play. And they pulled it off. I don't know how they pulled it off. But, hey, the stadium, 10 out of 10. Best stadium I've been to. It was good. Good experience. Wish we could have shown around Atlanta, but didn't have the time. Oh, yeah, and if you're wondering, this right here, this is my sister.
Hi.
Little Easter egg for you guys. But that's going to be it. I'm tired. We got 7 hours to go home. That was a good-ass game to go home to. Yeah, with all that being said, I guess I'll see you with the next one. Also, sponsors, hit me up.